you're here. What do you think of this painting?
I think, well, if I'm being frank, I think it's quite soppy. Sorry.
I could see how you'd feel that way at first glance, but why don't you take a closer look?
Are there two wands in her hand?
Yes, good catch. This is a portrait of Etheldrada Bloodworth, who discovered that her fiancé was pursuing the dark arts in order to get revenge against the Muggles who killed his mother in the witch hunts. It depicts the moment immediately after she was forced to raise her wand against him.
I can't imagine how conflicted poor Etheldrada must have felt. It's no wonder she looks so upset.
I've always said that we can learn a lot about the past, present, and even the future from portraits, if we're willing to listen.
Well said, young witch. It has been quite some time since a student took such interest in us portraits. Not since that Simon Talmadge lad, I believe.
Simon? Did you say Simon?
Gosma, you know who Lady Etheldrada's talking about?
Oh yes, we're the best of friends. Or rather, we were 183 years ago. Oh, for some reason, everyone tends to suddenly remember stuff they have to do when I come around. But not Simon. We talk and play for hours. I even showed him my third favorite hiding spot. The one hidden behind the painting of...
Wait a moment. Did you say there's a secret room behind the painting?
Not just a room, a whole corridor full of them.
That sounds perfect for your art club, Lottie. If you tell people that you meet in a secret clubhouse, everyone's going to want to join. Gossamer, where exactly is this hiding spot of yours?
I'll show you. Come, come. This is it! Behind this painting is a corridor full of rooms, each grander than the last. Though it seems different from what I remembered.
This is exactly what I need to drum up interest in my art club, Gosma. So, how do we get in?
Sorry, I just can't shake the feeling that something's missing from this painting. Now, what did you say again?
I asked how we get the painting to open up.
Oh, that. Haven't a clue.
How do you not know? It's your third favorite hiding spot, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not as if I've actually had to use the door, being a portrait and all. Though I do vaguely recall Simon placing an enchantment on the portrait to keep telltales out.
I wonder if you have to say a password or perform some sort of action to enter, like you do to get into the house common rooms.
Why don't we ask the nearby portraits if they remember anything? If Simon's as memorable as Etheldrada made him seem, it's possible we could pick up a clue or two.
Simon Talmadge. Now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. Poor lad had such a hard time fitting in, and the other kids bullied him for it. Got so desperate for someone to confide in that he made friends with us. Of course, being seen talking to portraits only made him an even bigger target.
Those kids even destroyed his paintings once. He was really upset, so I showed him this hiding spot to cheer him up. He was so excited to turn it into his own private art studio. But Gwydion...
Gwydion Idris. Scamp if I ever saw one. Always did the opposite of what he was told. Always managed to rope Simon into doing the same too. He was real charismatic that way.
Yes! Simon Talmadge and his friends came here often. A rather eclectic lot, if my memory serves. It's my understanding that they commandeered the hidden space behind the painting for their clubhouse.
Do you have any idea how they were able to get in?
The only thing I can recall is that the sleeping dragon in the painting would snort flame every time they entered, as if laughing.
Oh, that's right! There was a sleeping dragon in this painting before. Simon added it to this otherwise boring old landscape.
Simon Talmadge? I always thought the boy was a bit off. Once I caught him staring at the painting you're talking about. He kept mumbling the Hogwarts school motto, Draco Domiens Nunquam Titilandus, over and over to himself. I thought he had gone mad. I cannot say I was surprised when I heard what had happened to him.
What do you mean, what had happened to him?
Oh, excuse me. I think I hear someone calling my name.
So we know that this painting used to be a landscape before Simon added a sleeping dragon onto it, that the dragon would laugh before the door opened, that Simon had a notoriously rebellious friend, and that he was overheard mumbling, Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandis, while viewing the painting. Everything seems to point to the dragon being the key to getting inside, but where could it be?
Perhaps it's been hidden. Let's take a closer look.
Oh,
The sleeping dragon's back!
but unfortunately the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
If I had to guess, I'd say we probably need to wake the dragon up. Gossamer, want to give it a go?
Oh, why me? Is it because I have the sort of cheery, upbeat voice that people love to hear first thing in the morning? Rise and shine, you overgrown lizard! You've got sheep to pillage and villages to burn to the ground! Maybe I should just slay the dragon instead. I am a knight, after all, and it is our duty to rid the world of foul beasts. Oh, the sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
One of the portraits reported hearing Simon repeat, Draco Dormins Numquam Titilandus, over and over. Sounds an awful lot like a password, doesn't it? Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandus. Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandus. Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandus.
Maybe you're not saying it right. Oh, the sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandus translates to never tickle a sleeping dragon. Knowing that Simon deliberately chose to paint a sleeping dragon, and that he had a rebellious streak, I think the key to opening the door is to do the exact opposite of what the motto advises.
It worked! You're so clever.
Agreed. Nice thinking.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go in! It's empty? Well, that can't be! Last time I was here, it was full of Simon's paintings, Gwydion's experiments, Jessamine's half-dressed mannequins, Nemesine's photographs.
I'm so sorry, Gossamer, but it has been almost 200 years since you last saw them, hasn't it? A lot.
You don't understand! This place was never supposed to change!
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly was this place?
It was our clubhouse. No, not just that. It was our place, where no one would bother or bully us. We could do whatever we wanted here. Be whatever we wanted here.
So it was a safe space?
Actually, now that I think about it, that's exactly what Gwydion called it when he pitched the idea to Simon. A safe space for anyone who doesn't belong. Originally, it was just for me, him, and Simon. But over the years, we recruited more and more people.
No wonder this place means so much to you. It was somewhere you could truly be yourself.
I never really thought about it like that, but yes. Yes, I suppose it was, wasn't it? It was supposed to be here for anyone who needed it, long after we were gone. I suppose that's why it's so sad to see it empty like this. I never even got to say goodbye to everyone.
Oh, Gosma, I wish there was something we could do to cheer him up.
What if we cleaned the place up? It won't bring his friends back, but it might be easier for Gossamer to cope if the space doesn't look so abandoned.
What's this?
That's a great idea. Let's do it now so we can surprise Gosma when he gets back.
What's this?
We noticed how upset seeing this place run down was making you, so we tidied it up.
It's not much, but we hope it cheers you up a bit.
It does. Thank you, you two.
You know, Gossamer, I've been thinking. Instead of dwelling on the past, why don't you start looking ahead to the future? Why not carry on where you left off and help a new generation of Hogwarts students create a place where they can be themselves?
You mean get this place up and running again? That's a brilliant idea! I'm going to try my best to make it an even more welcoming place than before. But I'm probably going to need your help, if you don't mind.
Of course we don't mind, Gossamer. It sounds fun.
Well, I mind.
Simon? You're a ghost? And you look as you did when I last saw you. But wait, wouldn't that mean... How? Why? What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want you here. Any of you. Leave.
I don't understand. Is this some sort of joke? Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
No, it's not. Things change. People change.
Maybe we should just go. We can always find somewhere else to...
No! This place was Gwydion's dream, not somewhere else. Here! Don't you remember, Simon? Don't you still want to see his dream through?
Look around you, Gossamer. Everyone and everything is gone. This place has long been forgotten. Gwydion's dream is dead.
It is not. Not as long as we're still here to see it through.
It probably will be hard work, but Gossamer's our friend. We'll do whatever it takes to help him achieve his goal.
Simon, are you really prepared to just abandon Gwydion's dream like this?
Do what you want, but leave me out of it.
The Simon I knew was never so cynical. He'd never just give up like that. What happened to him after I was sealed away?
Like this secret clubhouse, time seems to have done a number on him.
Don't worry, Gosma. Once we start fixing this place up, he'll come round.
I hope so. you are. You know how I've been brainstorming ways to cheer up Simon in the hopes that he'll open up to me? Well, I've come up with a brilliant plan that's sure to get through to him.
Am I missing something, or is this just an empty wall?
The wall's empty now, but it used to be where Simon hung up his favorite and most prized paintings. I'm not sure what happened to all of them, but some have got to still be here at Hogwarts. If I track those down and hang them back up, I'm sure it'd mean a lot to him. Do you think you two could help me find Simon's missing paintings and bring them back here? I'd do it myself, but being a portrait makes that challenging, to say the least.
Of course, Gossamer. That's what friends are for. Besides, I've admittedly gotten rather invested in Simon's story. So, where should we start?
Simon had a lot of favorites. A portrait of former Minister of Magic Josephina Flint standing on her head. A painting of a unicorn grazing in the forest. A tapestry of a noble dragon slaying a corrupt knight. But I think we should start with the inflated girl portrait he painted in his 3rd year. He always seemed particularly fond of it. To tell you the truth, I found it a bit odd and couldn't understand why Simon favored it when he painted much more beautiful portraits. But if any of his paintings are going to knock him out of his funk, it's that one. I know I've seen it around the castle somewhere recently. I just can't remember where exactly.
Why don't we ask some of the other portraits? They were a big help to us before, and a peculiar portrait like that one is bound to be memorable. It's possible one of these portraits knows something about the inflated girl painting. Let's ask around.
A portrait of an inflated girl. Yes, I do recall such a painting, and the young girl who inspired it. If my memory serves, she was a Gryffindor with a particularly sharp tongue, a weapon she frequently used against poor Simon. Normally, he just grinned and bore the bullying, but on that day, the boy stepped in and gave her a taste of her own potion. Simon stopped coming around as often after that day. I dare say he seemed quite taken with that other boy.
Yes, I know the portrait you're talking about. A disturbing product of a disturbed mind.
You take that back! Simon's not disturbed. He's the nicest boy I've ever met.
You're in denial. To those of us with unclouded eyes, it came as no surprise that he turned out to be a barred egg.
An inflated girl? Are you talking about that unnerving portrait in the entrance hall? From what I hear, she's been making the other portraits quite uncomfortable. You'd be doing everyone a favor by moving her to a more suitable location.
I do believe I saw the caretaker transporting a portrait matching that description not too long ago. I couldn't tell you where he was taking it, but he seemed oddly smitten with it. He kept talking about moving it to a place where it would get the attention and appreciation it deserved. That man really ought to get out more.
If that gossipy portrait's information is correct, the portrait of an inflated girl should be on display in the entrance hall.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
The inflated girl portrait has to be here somewhere. Let's look around the room and see if we can find it. Gossamer, is that the inflated girl portrait?
Yes, that's the one! I can't believe you found her. Simon is going to be so happy to have her back.
It's such an uncomfortable image. No wonder it's so polarizing.
Do you think Simon painted this portrait to celebrate the time his bully finally got what she deserved?
No way! Simon didn't like bullies, but he wasn't mean-spirited. More than anything, he just wanted to be left alone.
I agree. I get the feeling that his motivations weren't so petty. There's no rage or malice behind the brushstrokes.
Now come on, let's get the inflated girl off that wall and back where she belongs. I can't wait to see the look on Simon's face when he sees our surprise. Almost got it. Just a little to the left. There! That's perfect.
Where did you find that?
The entrance hall. This wall was looking a little bare, and I know how much this portrait means to you. So we thought we'd surprise you with it. What do you think?
I think I told you to leave me alone.
Wait, before you go, I just want you to know that I think your portrait is beautiful.
You do? Most people find it disturbing or unnerving. Only one other person has ever called it beautiful.
I really do. It's harrowing yet deeply personal and sentimental. I'd love to hear the full story behind it.
Since you insist. I can't remember what I did to incur Mabel's wrath that day, but she had it out for me. She was just about to cast the pimple jinx on me when Gwydion, a boy in the year above me who had witnessed everything, cut her off with the inflating charm. I'll never forget what Gwydion said afterward. There. Now your appearance matches your ego. I was speechless. No one had stood up for me like that before. Gwydion got detention, and I got a best friend. No, more than a best friend. A knight in not-so-shining armor. I painted this portrait that same day so I'd never forget his gesture.
I remember you telling me the story of how you and Gwydion met, but I had no idea that's where the idea for the portrait came from. You and Gwydion became inseparable after that. What happened to him? Did you ever confess? Was he there when you passed? Has he passed too? I feel like I've missed so much.
Gwydion's moved on. I still suggest you do the same.
I don't understand. Simon used to tell me everything.
I know it must be frustrating and painful, but look on the bright side, Gossamer. Your plan worked.
That's right. The inflated girl portrait did seem to lift Simon's spirits and get him to open up, if only a little bit.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I shouldn't see this as a loss. I should see this as proof we're on the right track.
Then why not make finding furniture our next step in restoring this place to its former glory? It'll certainly make the place feel less empty.
Good idea. I'm not sure where all the old stuff ended up, but an old friend of mine might. Give me some time to find her. If she's still at Hogwarts, I'll let you two know straight away. Good news! Remember the old friend I mentioned earlier? The one who knows where the old furniture might be? Well, I've found her. She's still working in the kitchens and thinks she might be able to help us.
The kitchens? Is your friend a house elf?
That's right. Probably one of the best you'll ever meet, too. She's expecting us in the kitchens. I've already told Lottie to meet us there. Now, come on, let's go. This is Kossa. She kept the secret clubhouse tidy and even helped Simon and Gwydion furnish it.
Nice to meet you, Kossa. How did you come to know Simon and his friends?
When Kossa overheard Simon and Gwydion's plans to fix it up, Kossa offered to help. Simon and Gwydion treated Kossa well as friends rather than housekeeper. Kossa has never forgotten their kindness.
Apparently Apparently, it's being stored in the Room of Requirement. We just need to find it.
Cossa would fetch it herself, but Cossa is needed in kitchens.
Don't worry, Cossa. Just tell us what to look for and we'll do the rest.
Cossa remembers spotting the clubhouse's multi-purpose table, a matching wooden bench, a floor lamp with a shade, and a stack of old books in that room.
Sounds simple enough. Let's head to the Room of Requirement and get started.
This table might not look like much, but it was often the center of activity in the clubhouse. Simon did some of his best sketching here. Jessamine often sewed on it, and Gwydion even transfigured it into a horse once.
It sounds like it holds a lot of memories. I'm glad we can bring it back where it belongs.
This was Gwydion's favorite seat for revising, though I never understood why. It doesn't look very comfortable.
It doesn't, does it? Perhaps he enchanted it with some sort of spell that makes you more intelligent if you sit on it. Then again, perhaps Gwydion just prefers a firm seat.
These belonged to Gwydion. He loved studying old tomes. The dustier the better.
What's your favorite genre of book, Gossamer?
That's easy. The kind with pictures. I love the warm glow this lamp gives off. It reminds me of all the late nights I spent chatting with Simon.
That sounds lovely.
Indeed it was. Sadly, I'm not so sure Simon still feels the same.
Uh-oh. Looks like all that moving furniture around has stirred up some trouble. Immobiles. Ventus!
Welcome back. Did they manage to find all 4 pieces of furniture?
Yes. Though it does make me wonder how the furniture ended up there in the first place.
After Simon's tragic accident, Headmaster had all furniture moved there to discourage.
Accident? What accident?
Gossamer didn't know. Simon brewed shrinking solution, but something went wrong. Instead of shrinking the size of mouse, this unfortunately shrunken Simon caught attention of escaped pet Toad. Toad.
Oh, what a way to go.
When you said it was a tragic accident, you weren't joking.
But potions was Simon's best subject. He'd never make a mistake like that.
Cossa had a hard time believing too, but Simon said so himself.
I just can't believe it. And why did he need a shrinking solution in the first place? That's it. I have to talk to him.
Hold on, Gossamer. I don't think it's a good idea to ambush him. His death is clearly a sore subject for him.
That's right. You're liable to turn him away even more if you bombard him with questions about it. For now, why don't we focus on getting this furniture back to the clubhouse and figure out where to go from there?
Well, what do you think, Gossamer? Is it just like you remembered?
No, but I actually like that about it. A little bit of old, a little bit of new. I think it's what the gang would want. From now on, feel free to decorate the space however you'd like.
This is just awful. I hate being sick. Tell me about it. My throat has been sore all week.
You two sound terrible.
It's not just us. Half the castle seems to be sneezing, coughing, or both. Apparently, Hogwarts is not immune to the common cold.
Which is why both of you should be in bed. You'll end up spreading it to others, and then all of us will get sick.
What? You expect me to skip Quidditch practice? You're mental!
Easy, Robin. Getting upset won't do your throat any good.
Whatever. Just stay away from me, both of you. I've got important things to do.
I don't want to miss class, but Daniel's right. I could use the rest. I hope we didn't upset him too much. He's been a little withdrawn lately, and so busy. I hope he's not trying to avoid us. Ugh, I just want to fly around the castle and not have to stop and catch my breath every 2 minutes. I hate this. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm jealous Daniel gets to make his potions all hours of the day. I actually saw him drag a box full of ingredients into the bathroom. He's committed. I'll give him that.
Making potions in the bathroom? Maybe I should look for Daniel in here. Looks like I was right. Daniel is brewing a potion. But what is it?
What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same question.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to make potions. It's the only place in the castle that isn't full of coughing, sneezing, sick people.
Is that why you've been avoiding everyone?
Not exactly. Look, I just want to make progress before the next potions exam. Is there something wrong with being prepared?
Of course not.
Good. Now, since you're here, you can help me. This potion is almost complete, but I need to get some jewelry. Now, just keep an eye on the flame while I'm gone to make sure it doesn't get too hot and boil over. But don't touch it. I'll be right back.
Danny Page hiding in the potty to make his potions boil. Says it's for fun, but now he's run and his secret is about to spoil.
Peeves, what are you on about? What secret?
Telling you. Promised, didn't I? Didn't promise not to crack his cauldron, though.
Peeves, don't you dare!
I won't let you fight it. I'll patch you up.
Niffler. Cornish pixies. Bombastic bomb.
Now you're in trouble.
Acromantula venom. Spelliarmus. Niffler.
Looks like only a little of the potion spilled. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. Now, I think it's time you came clean, Daniel. You're making pepper-up potion, aren't you?
Who told you that? Peeves? He's lying.
Peeves didn't tell me. You did. I know you care about your friends. Sneaking off to brew a potion to make them feel better is exactly what you do.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is for class.
Come on, Daniel. It's okay to admit you want to help your friends. I promise I won't tell anyone how nice you really are.
Fine, I'm making pepper-up potion, but it's because if they feel better, they won't get me sick, that's all.
Sure it is, Daniel. By the way, you're blushing. What a crowd. Wait, isn't that hi, Cassandra?
What? Oh, it's you. What do you want?
I was just saying hi. You looked a little lost.
Lost? I'm not lost. It's my gloves that I can't find. My favorite pair. Silver and embroidered and... Oh, forget it. I have plenty of gloves. What's one less pair? I already told you no. What's lost is lost. It's not worth the trouble. You, however, you could do with a makeover. Perhaps an entirely new wardrobe.
Me? I think I'm dressed rather smart today.
No, this simply won't do. You should wear something that expresses a unique personal style.
Personal style? Like what?
How do I know? It's your style. Think, how do you want the world to see you? Hopefully not like this. You could do much better. Fine, I'll help you. It's not that I want to, it's just that I'd rather not have to look at this ridiculous outfit of yours any longer.
Okay.
Finally, fashion. Let's see if we can improve your look.
Want to use my magic wardrobe again? Allow me. I'll make you even more beguiling. Go ahead. Please take your time.
Finally, fashion. Let's see if we can improve your look.
Want to use my magic wardrobe again? Allow me. I'll make you even more beguiling. Go ahead. Please take your time. look lovely, dear. So, what do you think of my new look mirror?
Certainly took your time. Let me see.
A gift for you, dear. Your friend picked them out personally as a thank you gift. Our new mythic lavender gloves. On you, they'll no doubt look divine.
I just wanted to say thanks, Cassandra. They may not be as nice as the pair you lost, but I hope you like them.
I take back what I said earlier. Apparently, you do have a sense of style. Which still should be checked by professionals, like myself.
Thanks in advance, Cassandra. I'll be sure to get your approval the next time I go shopping.
I'm so ready for dueling practice. Aren't you excited, Kev?
Not particularly. You know I'm no good under pressure. And that means I'm no good at dueling. It's terrifying.
But practicing is the only way to get better. Think of it like homework, only more fun.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not so sure I have a master duelist in me.
You don't have to be the best. You just need to know how to defend yourself when something dangerous happens.
When something dangerous happens, I plan to stay as far away from danger as possible. Thank you very much.
Scaredy cat, scaredy cat.
Whatever, Robin. But if you get hurt, don't say I didn't warn you.
What did I say? I was just kidding around.
Kevin is sensitive about the things he's not good at. Flying, socializing, dueling. You should know that.
I do. I just wish he wouldn't worry so much. Kev is the smartest guy I know. With a little practice, he'd be a great duelist.
What if he only had to be really good at one spell?
What are you talking about?
I have an idea that just might work. I'm going to find Kevin. I thought I'd find you here. You all right?
It's embarrassing how bad I am at dueling. And every once in a while, Robin really gets under my skin.
She's just trying to help. In her own special Robin way.
I know. I just wish I was a better duelist. I get so flustered.
About that, I have an idea. What if instead of trying to master every spell Professor Flitwick has assigned us, you just master one? Protego-totalum.
Isn't that a protection charm? Oh, if I could create a shield, I could protect my friends and be useful in a duel. For a change. That would be less overwhelming for sure.
Exactly. I mean, you couldn't hide behind this one spell forever. But once you get the feel of dueling, you'll be more comfortable and the rest will come naturally. What do you say?
I think that's brilliant! Will you help me practice?
I'd be happy to.
I'm nervous. What if I mess up? Can we practice before class begins? I think I know the trick to this spell.
just like the book says. Let me give it a go. Gosh, I think I did it. The air around me seems to be... You've got to try it too.
Protego-totalum.
Well, what do we have here? Dueling practice for nerds? A lot of good it'll do you, Kevin.
I wouldn't be so sure, Colby. Kevin's mastered a new spell.
You need more than one good spell to win a duel.
Would you like to test that theory? Protego-totalum. Acromantula venom.
Now you're in trouble.
Fantastic bomb. Incendium.
Gotta hand it to you, Kevin. Didn't think you had that kind of fight in you.
Was that a compliment? From a fray?
Calm down. We'll let you off easy.
Yeah, next time you won't be so lucky.
Kev, that was brilliant! You were amazing!
I hardly did anything. It was just a protection spell.
What are you talking about? Without your shield, we would have been done for. You saved us.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing! They would have been toast if it weren't for you. And Kev, I'm sorry I called you a scaredy cat. I was just kidding around, but it was still kind of mean.
That's all right. I know you were trying to help, in your weird way. And thank you. I couldn't have learnt that spell without you.
It was all you, Kevin. You're a natural defenseman.
We should totally team up, Kev. You keep me safe, and I'll knock our opponents out cold. We'll win every duel.
Excellent idea. You two would make a cute couple. I mean, a great team. Have you found anything about your family yet?
No, nothing yet.
Cassandra was probably lying. If she knew anything, she'd have told the whole school by now.
Maybe. But she seemed to know something. Hey, did you see that? This book just moved.
No! Don't open that! What do we do now?
We need to catch them all before the librarian catches us, or it'll be a week of detention, at least.
Nicola.
What do you... Now you're in trouble.
Antipodian Overlord. Bombastic bomb. Cornish pixie. Nicola. That's the last one. Are you okay?
Yeah, but that seemed very suspicious. It's almost as if someone put a curse on it and left it for us to find.
Who would do such a thing?
Cassandra, I knew it was you.
Relax, Daniel. I'm not here for a fight. Just a little fun. Plus, I thought you might want to read this.
What is it?
What you're looking for, obviously.
The Quibbler? That's just a load of old rubbish.
I agree. It's a silly old rag full of ridiculous lies that only a fool would take seriously. Which is why I'm sure you won't believe a word of what it says about Ivy.
Ivy?
What? Did you think this was about you? Sorry, Daniel Page, but you're not that interesting. Goodbye.
I'm sure it's nothing. Wait, stop! There! Can that be true?
I don't believe it. I think we should show this article to the others. We can do it after dinner, once everyone else has gone back to their dorms.
Should we show it to Ivy?
No, not until we know if it's real or not.
It says this sister made the other sister disappear. Or maybe it's the other way round. It doesn't say which girl is which. It doesn't even give them names.
Merlin's beard. I didn't even know Ivy had a sister.
She doesn't. This is all rubbish. It's just a quibbler spreading lies.
I don't know. That picture looks very convincing.
If Ivy has a twin sister, why isn't she at Hogwarts?
Because Ivy made her go away, obviously. Just like she tried to vanish Cassandra. Oh my gosh, that must be what Ivy did.
She didn't try to make Cassandra vanish. She didn't mean to do any of it.
And you believed her?
I don't know. But look, her grandmother also says the story isn't true. Actually, Ivy's gran doesn't deny it. She only claims the neighbors are spreading rumors again.
What about the first day of school? When Ivy got lost, what was she really up to? Looking for somebody else to vanish, maybe? She could be dangerous.
Who's dangerous?
Ivy, what are you doing here? I thought you left.
I did, but I came back for another pancake. What are you all looking at?
Don't get mad, Ivy, because it's probably nothing. But...
The Quibbler? Where did you get that?
Cassandra.
Cassandra? Why? What's in here that she wants you to see? Is it something about your family?
Actually, there's something about you in it, Ivy.
What are you talking about? Wait, is that me? And a sister? But I don't have a sister.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's just me and Dad and Nana and... Wait. I did remember something, but it's blurry. Are you sure it was me in that magazine?
It doesn't mention you by name, but it must be. You're wearing the same locket.
Oh. I see. But how could I not remember having a sister who disappeared?
But you know how to use Evanesco, right? That's a vanishing spell.
Yes, but... You don't all believe this, do you? That I could do this?
No, of course not. We want to know the truth.
You do believe it?
That didn't go well. What do we do now?
Give her some time. If she really has a sister, she'll remember.
Hi, Ivy. We're going to watch Robin and Kevin play Quidditch if you want to join us. I think Lottie's going to try drawing a group portrait while we're there, too.
Thanks. But I doubt anyone else wants to see me. They're all afraid of me. I don't blame them. I'd be afraid of the girl who vanished a sister she didn't know she had, too.
Still don't remember anything then?
Nothing. I feel like there's more. Something important. But I can't remember. How could I forget a sister?
Did you send an owl to your parents?
I did. But it was Nana who replied. That's my grandmother. She said I shouldn't believe everything I read in the Quibbler. But she didn't deny it. I think she might be hiding something. Something about me.
Ivy, you keep touching your locket. Do you know what's inside it?
No, but it feels special. Like I can almost remember something about it.
That makes sense, because it looks like a memory. The kind that can be viewed in a pensieve.
Of course! Daniel, you're a genius! That must be why I'm wearing it. To remember.
That might be a problem. As far as I know, there's only one pensieve at Hogwarts, and it's in the headmistress's office.
Oh no, I don't want to tell Professor McGonagall. If she thinks I made my sister disappear, she'll expel me for sure. Or worse.
Then we'll just have to pay her office a visit. When the professor isn't in.
Did you get the password?
I did, my friends. It's Wronski Feint, as in Quidditch. The headmistress is quite a fan.
Thank you.
Anything for you, my dear. I also took the liberty of chatting up the portraits within. The former headmasters are a particularly sedentary lot, but they all left at once when I announced my intentions to stay. You should have the office to yourself for a little while. Good luck!
Brilliant. Thanks, Gossamer.
Wronski Feint. Wronski Feint.
Excuse me. Have you seen a funny little fellow in a suit of armor? He was here a moment ago, but seems to have disappeared, along with everyone else.
Gossamer had to leave.
How unfortunate. I do enjoy his company, but it appears I have 3 replacements, none of which is the headmistress. I do hope Minerva has not been sacked.
No, sir. Professor McGonagall was busy, and we thought it best to not bother her. We'll be going now.
But you just got here. Surely you didn't sneak into the headmistress's office just so you could scamper off.
We came to use the pensieve, sir. I have a memory I need to see. One I seem to have forgotten.
Ah, I see. Well, in that case, you might want to check the cupboard against the far wall.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome, but a word of warning. A rather troublesome creature has taken up residence in that cupboard. Proceed with caution.
It's a drunken. I'd say that's more than troublesome.
Cornish pixies!
One of you, now you're in trouble.
And a protein from Fantastic bomb! Cindio!
It's a Foggart! Ah!
Ridiculous. But that thing just turned into... you, Ivy?
It seemed like it. But why?
Oh, here's the pensieve.
What do I do?
Open the locket and pour the memory into the pensieve.
I hope this provides some answers. It's going to be all right. I promise. But we're supposed to go to school together. Why are you leaving me? Stop it! Ah, no! Evan! It's true. I have a twin sister, and I killed her.
I don't think you killed her, Ivy. You just made her disappear, like the suit of armor. She might have come back. It's hard to tell because the memory isn't all there.
But I used Evanesco. You saw it. How could I forget this? I don't even remember her name.
Maybe it isn't real. I've seen memories in a pensieve before, and they were much clearer. Yours might have been tampered with. Where did you get that locket?
I don't remember. But I never take it off, and now I know why. It's a reminder of who I really am.
You're not a bad person, Ivy.
You don't mean that. I can see it in your eyes. You're frightened of me.
It's not... I mean...
It's okay. I'm afraid too.
Then let us help you. There has to be an explanation. We'll figure out the truth together.
Thank you, but I don't think I trust myself. I need to be alone. That will be safer for you too. Please don't follow me.
I still don't believe Ivy is a bad person. She can't be.
I agree. There must be more to the story. But what if the rest is worse than what we saw? What if she really did make her sister disappear?
Then we'll do whatever we can to help Ivy get her back.
Okay, but we don't know for sure that Ivy's sister even exists. There were only some way to prove it.
Wait. In Ivy's memory, her sister was packing for school, right? Therefore, she got a letter of acceptance. There must be a record of all the students accepted to Hogwarts.
There is. All the names of those accepted to Hogwarts are written in the Book of Admittance.
That's perfect. Where is it?
I don't know. My mom told me about it, but just said it was locked in a tower so it can go about its business in private. Whatever that means.
But there are so many towers at Hogwarts. We don't even know where to begin to look.
We don't, but I know who might.
Gossamer!